very clear. If your routine is flexible, your life will be chaotic. Before you disagree, pause for a second and ask yourself how many times has your day collapsed just because your morning had no structure? I learned this the hard way as a BS CSDA student at IIT Patna. Overthinking, distractions, urgency, inconsistency. These were not my real problems. The real problem was the absence of fixed anchors. This video is not motivation. It is not theory. It is a system I had to build to stop self destruction. And be honest with yourself. What does your mind do when it has no boundaries? It doesn't rest, it overthinks. No fixed wake up time meant delayed workouts. Delayed workout meant unstable meals. Unstable meals meant unstable study. Now ask yourself, does one small delay also start a chain reaction in your day? Because that is exactly what happened to me. I realized something uncomfortable. Routine is not about productivity, routine is about mental stability. Now, let me ask you something serious. Do you treat sleep as optional? I did, and that was my biggest mistake. The moment sleep becomes negotiable, everything else collapses. Late sleep destroys morning clarity. Poor mornings destroy workouts. No workout destroys discipline. And once discipline breaks, the entire day becomes reactive. Look at your own life. On days you sleep late, who controls the day? You or your impulses? Fixed wake up time and fixed sleep cutoff decide the answer. Let me say a sentence. I will study all day. Do you also say this to yourself? Be honest. It feels good, right? But what actually happens? The day passes, energy fluctuates, distractions enter, and study never really starts. Study only works when it has fixed start lines, not motivation, not emotion, a fixed block. Ask yourself, do you sit because you feel like studying, or do you sit because the time has arrived? Even on days when I don't feel like studying, I sit down. Not because I am strong, but because the system decides, not my mood. This single change reduced procrastination more than any advice I had heard. Now, let me talk about curiosity. Curiosity is not the enemy, uncontrolled curiosity is. When curiosity hits you, what do you usually do? Do you chase it immediately? One video, one article, one topic leads to another, and suddenly you don't remember what you were originally doing. That used to be my pattern. The result was constant context switching, fragmented thinking, and zero depth. Now I do something very simple. I write it down. Let me ask you, what if curiosity didn't need to be killed, but only postponed? Curiosity is allowed to exist, but my response is controlled. Deep work is my natural strength, but Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Do you stop working on time or do you keep pushing until your body starts paying the price? I loved immersion, and for a long time, deep work meant skipping meals, delaying sleep, ignoring my body. I thought that was discipline. It was not. Deep work without boundaries is not discipline, it is self destruction. Real discipline is not how long you work. Real discipline is stopping on time and returning the next day. Ask yourself, can you stop even when you want to continue? Eventually, everything came down to one simple realization. My life could not run on motivation. It needs a system. A very small one. Fixed sleep timing, daily workout, fixed study blocks, meals, and hygiene. Everything else became secondary. Now reflect, how many things are you trying to fix at once? Because I learned this the hard way. When too many things are priorities, nothing really is. Motivation comes and goes. Energy fluctuates. Mood lies. Systems stay. This system is not glamorous. It is boring. It is repetitive. And this is exactly why it works. It gave me clarity, stability, and self respect. So, before you change your goals, before you change your plans, ask yourself one question. Are your anchors fixed? If your life feels chaotic, don't fix your goals, fix your anchors. This is the difference between intention and execution.